Hello Fantasy Faithfuls and welcome to A.J. Brown's 2020 Fantasy Snapshot.
Under pressure, gonna throw it deep, has his man open down the middle of the field, and he's got him! A.J. Brown to the end zone for the touchdown!
In 2020, the Tennessee Titans and A.J. Brown will be facing a group of teams that last year gave up 529 fantasy points to receivers, 7th least in the NFL for PPR with 13.6 yards per reception and 14 touchdowns on average. Breaking down his receiving, almost perfect receiving patterns for Brown. That is not a sentence I thought I would be saying after he was drafted by the Titans. I've been very outspoken of how I feel about Marcus Mariota as a quarterback or fantasy. It does not help your wide receivers to score points, but with him gone, we see fantastic trends for Brown. Tons of passes to the short left and almost just as many deep right. What makes this even better is the incredible catch rate of 83 and 81% to the short left and short middle. There are a lot of guys with good receiving patterns but questionable catch rate. Brown is not one of them. Lastly, he has great yards per reception, like really freaking amazing. This is proof that we should expect more of him next year. Weird part is, I'm almost excited about that 10.5 in the short left. Big plays are nice, but that consistency in the short left is what will make him great. The opponent that fits his strengths the best is the Minnesota Vikings. They gave up 8.1 yards per catch, and opposing receivers had a catch rate of 82% in the short left zone, so be sure to start him in DFS for that game. I would like to take a second to remind you to hit that like button, leave a comment what you think about this video, and subscribe to the channel. I love every interaction I have with y'all, and every little bit helps me put out even more content. Brown's one-game floor is 2.8 points and ceiling 21.4 in PPR based on all the games he's played in the league. This should be taken with a pinch of salt as his sample size is still very limited. But we can see with his boom and bust ratings that it is very reasonable to assume the ceiling as the boom chance is very low and that the floor will rise as the bust risk is incredibly low. His touchdown rate last year was 9.5%, 12th highest in the league. This is a bit high for my taste for a young guy. We should expect more targets and a lower touchdown rate. And with that, I have him projected for 100 targets and 70 receptions based on my market share study and progression of Brown with Ryan Tannehill as his quarterback and Derrick Henry still as the running back. We see hints of stability in the scoring coming more towards the end of the season as Tannehill and the offense started to click. 5 usable games is not the highest for a rookie, but a good start considering he played with Mariota for a while. The situation breakdown for Brown shows that he is very even in his scoring for a young guy. Only him and Terry McLaurin of the Washington DC team are this impressive as rookies. Very small fluctuations in the scoring between home and away versus good or bad defenses and winning or losing teams. Again, showcasing trends towards massive stability. With 8 red zone targets last year, he scored 4 touchdowns, which is just too good. With 17% of his team's red zone targets, but a success rate of 50%, we should expect a regression. But again, as with touchdown rate, more targets are coming and will make up for this. The average risk of Brown not scoring above 10 fantasy points in 2019 was 61%, which is one of the highest ones that I will feature in the Snapshot series this year. But in the grand scheme of the NFL, this is nothing. Average for receivers is in the mid-70s. So based on his current ADP of 48th overall and all the numbers I laid out in this video, I gave him a draft grade of B. We saw how much he grew last year and he is entering his second year, which is usually a breakout year for wide receivers, but I can't go higher than a B at this price.
Tannehill on the quick slant, that's complete, and Brown to the end zone for the touchdown!
Hello Fantasy Faithful, I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out more of them right here and here. In case you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.